You can turn it all the way up. Just,
My God! Holy cow! Touch it! I dare you to touch it! What? Sounds like I... Can I have my knife touch it? No. Okay.
You're gonna cut through it.
that won't hurt you.
And we thought the other thing was fast, and that's just like... What does it do? What? No reaction. I thought you just grabbed the bottle and whacked it on his head. Chug.
You see?
The longest word Big Bird ever saw was across the top of the
Now we're just like
board at school. First day of school, she goes in and reads the longest word.
Was that like last week? That's today.
What a coincidence.
Up enough that it actually turns into a gas and then ignites. So I'll
That's cause a fire.
screw that back down so it doesn't come out. And yep, compressor real hard.
What's going on? Cause fire.
Fire?
Oh.
I want to do it.
Yes, your hair will.
That kind of hurt. So the flame was going up and he touched it.
You just get that giant shock too.
Oh my goodness. Jordan.
Well,
That
did
hurt.
you hear it
It'll
snap
shock
when
you.
you
Yeah.
step down on the floor?
I probably shouldn't get close with my phone.
Oh my gosh, David. Just you have to stand on the plastic.
Oh!
Just stand on the plastic or it's going to go through your feet.
Does that hurt? Oh, don't lean on
If you step.
Be careful.
Yeah, if you're on the Wow, David, so much happening.
I feel it.
Sharon has to get
Actually, you can. You can feel your eyelashes and your eyebrows.
Touch it, I dare you. Touch it.
Touch him.
Yeah, do it. No. Sharon, you do it. Okay, guys. I'm not going to get shocked. Yes, first time. You will the first time. Go.
There.
Whoa! Looks like there's a fan.
Touch him. Your hair. Touch him. No.
Nice mohawk, my guy.
Bro. Ow! What the heck, bro?
More hydrated.
Don't get too close to the handles on the drill with that.
No. Stop.
I feel like go through like my middle toe.
Dang, your turn.
Ow!
There's no way I'm touching it.
You will always discharge on the point of greatest curvature. It may be a toe, or a finger, or your nose, or your ear.
I feel it on my nose. Hunter, wait, Hunter's gotta do it. Wait a second, Hunter's gotta do it. Wait, do you have no metal on you?
Oh no, we need to have Hunter do
As
it.
long as you're not touching.
You got nice curly hair that straighten out.
Well, hey.
So does Hunter.
I want to see. I touched Judson.
No, we need Hunter to do it.
When that happened.
We need Hunter to do it.
It hurt. Ow! I felt it. You know, my felt.
No.
Right.
Well, I don't really have any hair though. And you also want to keep your toes strong.
Yeah, that might
You
hurt.
almost got me. I felt you.
Did you feel it? Yeah. Because it came out of my elbow. It was
I think of
One.
Hunter, that depends on how fast you eat it, right?
Sounds like our lawnmower, to be honest.
So what is it doing? Is it taking all the
Air.
Except it's quieter.
Well, what is a peep made of? What
Sugar.
is- Sugar and what?
Water.
Air.
There's probably a little water also, but mostly air. So if the reason that
Austin?
please listen, we're taking the air pressure off so that the air inside of the peep is greater than the air pressure on the outside.
I already did.
It's smoking.
Oh, wait a minute though. Now they're
Smoking.
becoming more equilibrium because the pressure inside and outside are now about the same. So nothing sucks in nature. Sucks is not a force. It's the absence of pressure. So if you have a difference in pressure, then you have extra pressure on one
I turned it off.
direction than the other. Let them notice that they're shrinking back down to their normal size because now there's no pressure inside or outside.
I want to see them shrivel up really quickly.
So what determines their size? What determines their size is the sugar. You know, the air has nothing to do with their size anymore because we sucked all the air out. Or better yet,
So do they get even
it's
tinier?
better to say, instead of saying sucked all the air out, it's better to say that the air pushed itself out.
So I won't be able to like lift this off.
No, you can't get in.
I want to see you try it, David.
Try.
Sure.
I know, like with these things. They're
Yeah, you can't-
shrivel up.
You can't get it off because the air is pressing down on.
Okay,
And
now
outside.
pull the cord.
But now if you shut it off
I
and
know what I look like.
Now try it, David.
now pull the hose off and let
Pull
the
the
air in.
hose.
Oh,
Whoa!
boom, you just missed it.
See, one for the entire class.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, actually. Is it gonna resize?
No, there's no way to get the air back in them.
And that's what they're actually feeding you.
Wait, here.
That's all it is.
Who
It's
wants
just a
it?
glob of sugar.
I'll A one.
Purple?
Yo, that's actually really good.
It's called the Willy.
Don't they all taste the same?
It's
just different
actually
colors?
very chewy. It's not fluffy.
His pose that he always used to do in every single picture.
Do you remember when they were in Mexico? They gave
Anybody?
Yep.
I know I am.
Would you like a purple peep that has all the air sucked out?
Honestly, I think I prefer this over the original. I think I prefer this.
Yeah, the original had too much air.
Let me try it.
Can I just have a... The
That's
fact that I just
better.
fed you is weird.
That's actually better.
Have the air in it anymore.
What's the chemistry?
Well,
Can I just have a peep on
we
its
put them in this vacuum and they took the air pressure off. And they expanded at first, but then all the air came out of them, and then when we let the air pressure back in, it squished them.
Accident.
Jesus conquered the evil that is in our hearts. We can't do that on our own. We are all evil in our hearts. We can't fix that. And the other thing that he fixed is death. He overcame the evil in our hearts, and he overcame death. And that's his superpower, yeah. So by the resurrection, we now have evidence that the crucifixion was authentic, that Jesus really was who he said he was. Because nobody else has ever come out of their own grave. No one in history, and no one has ever disproved that claim that Jesus actually did raise from the dead. And they, believe me, they tried in his day. They were trying so hard to find a body or some evidence or anybody that would testify that it wasn't Jesus. But it was. He did amazing things after he was resurrected. So let's pray. Dear God, we just want to pause for a moment in our little celebration as we consider this is the most profound thing that's ever happened. The most magnificent, powerful thing that has ever happened. For you to conquer sin and death. So thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Listen, stand a little closer and I can push on your hair.
Wait, is that actually a thing? I feel like you're gonna shock me in the face.
No, I won't shock you in the face. Can you look at his hair? It's
Oh
sticking
my
to it.
gosh!
Yeah. Oh, I have the boss. Oh, we really worked on Jared. I got these bangs to stick to his
Don't
face.
touch him, okay? You'll regret it.
Not close enough.
Can you feel
Scoot
that?
forward.
It's
Yes,
probably
I
going
did.
to his
It
phone.
went to my foot.
Oh, you
Take your head up.
On my
through your
foot.
foot because it's trying to spread out.
That's my Josh.
Oh, I'm standing on a desk. That's my name.
Shot.
Just do it again to me.
See, it comes out of the most curved part of your body. Fingers, nose, toes.
Do it
things
to me
like
again.
that.
Do it to me again. There. Is that better?
I saw it move a little bit.
Okay, can I
I
go?
feel it.
I want to see my hair stick up.
Notice that my hair falls when I hold my fingers out.
It doesn't fall.
Hold on, do it to me
Does
one
Does it
time.
feel like it's falling?
Yeah, I can feel it move a little bit. I can also feel it.
one more time.
Look
Can you
at
do
that
to me
bag.
one more time.
What I'm worried about is overcharging, and then it discharges down to the base.
Okay, go.
And it's a huge.
Oh, I saw that.
Hold on.
He has superpowers.
Do it to me one more time.
What would happen if you guys
Right.
touched fingers?
Actually, if you guys hold hands and the last guy in the chain grabs, maybe that faucet, and,
Oh,
and then
no.
the first guy in the chain does that thing David did with the forearm on my leg, and then it goes through all of you at the same time.
Let's try it.
My hair fell that time.
I saw it. I saw it.
Scared that you guys jumped so hard.
Shaving cream. Better enjoy that while it's,
Wow, look at that.
because we're gonna have to clean up the mess when we're done.
Uh-oh.
Shaving cream takes up a lot more space if you have a lot less pressure. Like if you tried to shave in outer space.
Just put barely anything on your hands.
I think they just don't.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Well-
too much work today.
Now, if they're in a spaceship or a space suit even, or a space station, they have pressure.
Is this gonna be like the elephant
Holy
toothpaste?
This
crap.
completely
This
fills
just
it up.
reminds me of elephant
Wait, does
toothpaste.
it ever get smaller?
Shouldn't you like turn it
It's
upside
because of
down and
gas.
then take it off?
Let's try to take it off.
No, if you turn it upside down and then take it off, wouldn't it be better?
You put the pressure back on it and it just makes it shrivel up.
Please. What aisle two?
If you hold both of them, then current comes out.
I kind of want both now.
Hold both.
How much does it hurt? Okay, he's videoing, so no.
Yeah.
No. He's doing it, not Hunter.
But of course you can't hold them there.
Where do I
You gotta hold it on the metal.
But then I'm gonna get shot.
That's the whole point.
Otherwise, there's no
What's the
point
pain
holding
of?
it.
It's not. It's not gonna be as
You'll find
bad.
it.
Two.
Well, you have to have two of them.
I hate you.
The
I'm
current
gonna
has to go
scream.
from one to the other.
I'm gonna scream so high pitched.
No, I'm going to go real slow. Ooh, did you feel it?
Yeah.
Just a little tiny bit.
Okay.
I saw your pinky jump.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay, that's so weird.
well, but what if you hold on to one and then Jaden gets in?
Jaden, get over here.
No.
Do it.
No, get
Josh,
Hunter.
don't be a wimp.
But,
Josh.
But wait a minute, what if you put more resistors in the series?
It won't be as bad.
Would that make less current?
Yeah.
Can we do it faster?
That's all it is.
No.
No. Well, not with somebody holding on to those.
Hey, Jerry. Hold one and
Hold
touch.
this.
Touch
Hold
this.
that.
Here, hold it.
You're holding it alone. It's just like a. Yeah. Okay, and hold that and touch Justin's finger.
Touch my finger.
Touch his finger.
Or maybe a little more surface area.
Yeah,
won't
like
hurt
just
as much.
do like a. Yeah.
There you
do
go,
that.
like that. Woo! Did you feel it? Feel it? Yeah. Yeah. Justin just says woohoo.
It's so weird.
Meal was
Oh my gosh! It's their prize. It's so loud.
5 times a day, so they get a
Darn, you got so much.
I don't know if it's staying up or not.
It is.
Now let go of it or just fly off.
Features the ideal canvas for a primate trapeze.
Does anyone else know a science teacher who would do that?
Oh.
Guys, watch.
He dug kind of like a piece, so.
Baby.
Yeah, I got a good spin, but I gotta gradually lift it until it's right there at the apex of the magnetic field. Okay,
Well, it levitated for
it was,
half a millisecond.
it
Can I
wouldn't,
see this real quick? I want to see what it spins.
it was too heavy, I think.
Not my nose.
Isn't that just a drill?
Not my nose.
Sharp. No, sorry.
Look!
Whoa!
Okay, well, it didn't last.
Get the float.
Where's the switch? Oh, right here.
On the cord.
Oh my gosh! How much does it hurt on a scale of 1 to 10? 10? It literally makes some people go nuts.
You saw muscle contraction.
Yeah, move.
But it looks so much more violent than it is.
But it's also not got good batteries. It's kind of weak batteries right
Gosh,
now.
no.
So it's less.
Ooh, that didn't even hurt. It just felt like someone pushed down on your leg.
Are you good?
Yeah. Nah, it just felt like I did this.
It's all, and it will get hot because of all that current.
Okay, I'm gonna launch. I'm cutting off the foot.
Let me out, come on, guys. Come on, let me out, please. Help. Let me out.
Alan,
I want out. Please. I'm begging you. Let me out.
Yeah, I know, but not very much.
There we go.
Are you
It stopped
videoing this?
moving. It was moving before, but it stopped moving.
There's no wind.
Yeah, there's no wind or
Let her
air.
walk off the table onto the floor. That's happened before.
Austin, it can see you dancing. He's videoing this, right? You know that, right?
You see how the beaker's getting full of phlogiston. And once the beaker's full of phlogiston, the
What's
candle can't
phlogiston?
leak any more phlogiston.
What's happening? By
Cool.
going your candle off. By
Is that
Once
out?
the
out.
beaker's full of phlogiston, it can't leak any.
Bro.
That's the way they used to explain it. They explained it because they thought things leaked phlogiston
Yeah, we-
when they burned.
That's bad.
I can hear it.
Sorry.
When it was in your ear, I could hear it.
Put it back in here.
Actually, that's the
Can you hear
table
that?
we're using,
No,
isn't it?
I can hear it. I didn't hear that.
I can hear it.
I can hear it. I can't from here.
So what if it's like
I can't hear
Actually,
from
you-
here.
You don't even have to
I
have
can't
them.
like understand. what
Yeah.
it's like.
You don't even have to
Because it's in
worry about
Japanese.
plugging
I can
it
understand.
because
I'm saying like I can
Really,
hear
what
the
does it
noise.
say?
Like I can't.
I don't know.
Here, I want to show
Like,
you.
I
it actually
I mean, I know how to
doesn't
sing
run
it
out
in
of
Japanese,
oxygen.
but I don't.
Yes.
Right, so all we're really asking you to do is believe in the law
Here, Josh.
of thermodynamics.
You video from over there so we can see if
So
you
that sounds like
I
an
know how to do it in slow motion.
Do you
Yeah, so you
believe?
can watch the slow-mo replay.
Josh, you go over
Here.
I'm fine.
I trust you right
Austin, move. Austin, move.
Do you believe?
You move.
now.
Say it with me now, I believe!
I
It's like an evangelist.
Video.
Right, here we go then. And then, of course, there's no reason to move.
He's like,
And
did he
did
flinch?
not.
He's like, eyes like.
We're gonna have to check the replay for that one. Your head's in the way.
He moved his head back.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I
went
didn't.
That those laws are gonna hold true when you're doing it. I've seen people facing death. And because of that witness, I know when I face a death, I'll be able to face it with courage and strength because I've seen the witness of people that have faced death before. This is the way faith is passed on to another person. Is that we show courage and we believe in what we know. It's passed on to others that have watched us. So you see how Christianity in that sense is kind of it's an infection. It's a good infection. We pass it on to people that we're around and that watch us.
Okay, guys, repeat after me.
Oh gosh.
I believe.
I
Yes.
believe.
You didn't say it with very much
Okay, I'm
passion.
next. I'm next.
Do it again.
One second.
No, in the subtitles would be with passion.
Say it with me. I'll do it again.
Jacob, go.
The really good athletes are the ones that can control their emotions when things are dangerous, when things are hard.
See if you flinch.
That's gonna hit you, bro. Josh, move.
I so want to do
You
that.
did
though.
flinch by about a centimeter. You go.
No, I didn't.
You do
Yeah,
all
you
that
did.
kinetic energy entering
Josh,
into
We
you.
don't,
Josh,
we don't
you're
want
like-
to take any chances.
You go.
somebody
I have
will
a
raise
video.
their head
I
up.
did this.
That's what I did. David,
No,
you
no,
blinked.
no, no, no.
He
Just,
blinked.
look at my head. I went.
David blinked.
Blank
You're gonna
counts.
watch it? Yeah, that's what you did. That's what I did.
Really?
And they count that as
That's
flinch.
Fletcher. I didn't move. I just.
We need to do We need to do like a
Okay,
side
let me-
face too.
Let me try this.
That's
one
what I've been
more
doing.
time.
I've been
There's
looking
no
at the
sign
sign.
of disbelief.
I'm gonna lay down right here so it won't.
Josh.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
That was close.
Oh my god! One more time.
I won't blink
And I didn't
more than
flinch.
Josh did.
Josh, do
Jared's
it
like,
again. Do it again.
Oh my gosh! They were watching your face. You moved your head.
Okay, now let me
I like how far away.
I did not see him move.
It was at least
He did.
3 inches.
No, I zoomed in all the way and I couldn't
It
see him
loses
move.
a
Let me
lot
do
of
this,
energy
though.
on the
Let
way.
me get this data.
No.
He moved his neck back so it looked backwards. Hits Josh in the face. One second, let me slow mo this.
Part of the problem is that we can extrapolate constant velocity pretty good, but we don't extrapolate acceleration much. We don't know where things are gonna stop.
Oh,
He didn't move.
I think
Didn't
I
move.
think he did. Let's see it, Josh.
The problem is I'm really shaky.
If I blink, that's friendly.
Yeah. I was-
Oh,
He
that
did
was
not
like
move.
a like
He
a
did
half
not move.
meter. Like,
No
I mean, half
way. It
a.
looks like a
If
half.
I'm looking at the
Did.
ball, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it
It's
did.
like half a
No.
millimeter. I get the ball.
No.
1/4.
You
Josh,
want
you're
to
gonna actually get hit in the head.
Sure.
No.
Oh yeah, Jared.
Have you ever seen the TikTok where?
You moved your head.
Yeah, because it touched my
Someone
hands.
does
I
this
was in
with
the
like
shirt.
a-
Here, I'll move my hands out
like
of the way.
Guys,
a
move.
kickball, and then there's a guy
I'll
in the
put-
background over here, and he's talking about why it didn't hit him, and then it
You moved.
I
comes out of
moved.
nowhere and hits him in
You're
the
not so
face.
good at this.
I saw it here.
Okay, one second. I need to.
It's called tape.
Wait, need to blink. I'm trying to video.
Take
this.
off your mask.
Take off your mask and put your phone down. We gotta video your face. Okay, go ahead.
You can put the phone in there if you want to. It's up
Just
to
hook
you.
the phone up to the volleyball. I mean the bowling ball.
Did he move?
I almost moved my hand.
He's like already like
I
this.
almost moved my hand.
He already
"What's he
doing with-
I almost moved my hand though.
Nobody cares. What's your final words?
What's your final
Your
word?
phone's better.
I
My
don't
phone's
care.
better because it records in 4K.
In chemistry, we talk about how things burn at different rates. Like a pencil doesn't burn very fast. Because if you think about it, it's combining with oxygen. Well, oxygen can't get to anywhere except the surface. So a piece of wood will only burn on the surface. Well, if you take pencil shavings from the pencil sharpener, that'll burn a little faster, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Should.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn yourself?
I was trying to. I want to dump it on there. Yeah, but
Don't burn yourself.
yeah, it'll burn a little faster if it has more surface area. In other words, the oxygen can hit in more places
Light the pencil.
because you can't burn it unless the oxygen can get to it, right? That's the whole point of. What if you made it into a powder?
Oh, I know what you're doing. I've seen this before.
I have not seen this before.
Bob Ross. I know what you're doing.
This is actually powder from
You're
spores
smoking crack.
of
That's
a
what you would do.
of a
I
fern,
think. I don't know. I don't
This
smoke
is-
crack.
This is really cool.
lycopodium powder.
Go ahead now.
Here, look. Can you see that
Yep.
little tiny particles,
Yes.
right? Little tiny particles,
Little tiny
and they kind of suspend in the air, which makes it a colloid.
Can you do
Can you do it again?
So it's like, well, again, let me do it a different way. Yes, it smells like burnt organic stuff, burnt leaves or burnt
Burnt ends, I wish.
Burn.
or burnt hair or burnt. But it,
Yeah, you can't smell it.
of course, dirt won't burn. Why?
It's
Dirt's
very,
not-
very strong nose.
Dirt is crushed up rocks, right?
True.
So it won't burn. This stuff is more like crushed up plants or something, if you want to say that. Let's put the lid back on that, just so.
Light the whole thing on fire.
Well,
That would make boom.
it won't burn
Go boom.
in the jar. It would only burn if you could throw it out in the air.
Yeah, just pour it on top of it.
Fun.
It'd
What
be
if
fun.
what if you had a
It's not a candle.
grain from farm trucks in this time of the year, the harvest? They're bringing in the soybeans or the corn. It rubs against each other. Little tiny pieces of organic matter form a cloud inside of the container that they're, you know, those on 4th Street, there's some great big tall, if you can imagine, the silo out there is 30 foot tall. These things are 30 foot wide and 100 feet tall. If you get those things full of this dust, a bad thing could happen. If somebody goes out and lights a cigarette,
I don't like how that's pointing at me.
when those big tall towers are full of
It's not gonna
this
come out of it.
organic dust. So what if I put some in that cup that's in there, and hose onto that,
He's gonna blow into the hose.
And do what?
blow into the hose, then it'll blow that dust up into the can and make a cloud of dust. That's where the explosion comes from.
That's a pretty long hose though.
Oh.
It's because I like to stand back.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna let it go. Is this loud?
But it does make a big ball of fire.
Is this loud?
But it does make a big ball of fire.
Oh shoot.
Somebody from each school.
You got Caleb! Oh my gosh, you have a over
I think that was 6.
Yeah, the coaches are already up there.
You didn't fall over this time. He's in the audience. Yeah.
Depends on
my mood at the time.
yeah.
Like if I'm on drugs and all nonstop. Daniel always looks so good.
Come on, Nathaniel!
Go, push it, 100, go!
So shooting some weird dance moves in front of the camera on accident.
Come on, Hayden!
Come on, man, let's go!
Come on, Hayden!
Come on, man!
Get it up, Hayden!
On your toes, get it, you can get it! You got it, man! You got it! Let's go! Good tail, man! You got it! Go!
Come on, Helio!
Hey, you got this.
Do this call. Okay.
It's too fast. He started too quickly.
I know. Remember at practice yesterday, he did that too. Don't. Smart. 150. No, 'cause he's gonna lose it by 150, and then he's gonna try running over here. Now wait, it's the 100 years to book it.
Come on, Ian, kick it in!
Sprint! Faster! Faster!
Oh, don't slow down. There you go. This is where he speeds up. Come on, man, sprint.
Come on, Jay!
Go, Evan!
Come on, Jaden! Hey, go. I think she's wanting you. The thing, I'm out. Her.
What?
Her. Grace.
The results.
Why would she want me?
No, she's been doing it.
I can't see my phone.
I found him. He's not last.
Warren County.
He's going slower though. Why? No. Speed.
I can't see it.
Speed up,
Oh, there
Caleb.
he is.
To South
Speed.
Harrison.
Move your legs.
Sorry, I lost you for a
In
second.
first place with a time of
Move.
45.33 seconds
Speed.
goes to
Speed.
King City.
Oh wow, he's way back there. Okay.
I told him to speed up at the 100.
Yeah, that was a bad idea because he's just jogging this whole thing. He's still jogging. Caleb!
Nitro!
Move. Run! I said run! Faster! 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 I know you're exhausted. Just run! Faster! Even though you're dead. Yeah, he was.
Come on, JC!
Come on, Willie!
Here we go.
Oh, Jaden's killing it.
Oh, wait, never mind.
He's taller than you.
Come on, Jaden!
Come on, Jaden! Bring it in!
Naruto!
Second call, girls 4.
Hey, you ready to yell at Caleb for not winning? For going too fast on that?
Give it up, Julio!
Actually, with this kind of wind, it's kind of a good idea.
I don't know.
Well, because you got all the wind on your back over there.
Ah, you're right. So we're gonna just scream at Caleb. Caleb, faster! Run! Run, Caleb! Run! Come on, Caleb! Sprint! Yes!
Come on!
Beat the guy! Come
Stay
on!
in your lane.
Come on, Caleb! Don't get out of your lane!
Slow down at the end.
Yeah, make it.
Second call for the girls, 4x400 meter relay. First call for the boys, 4x400 meter relay.
Oh yeah, Jacob. Wait, is he actually second still? Holy crap. And I tied with him before.
Wait, we already read that part though.
Yeah, no, go. Over there.
Sing. What should I sing? Like, what? You gotta sing the word.
Happy birthday. Just happy birthday over
Okay.
and over and over.
We have been cruelly used, settled. The lady covered deeply and covered over injured wrist. He is a hard man, she said, and perhaps he hardly knows his own strength. There was a long silence during which Holmes leaned his chin upon his hands and stared into the crackling fire. This is a very deep business, he said at last. There are 1,000 details which I should desire. I'm done. This is so stupid.
Hey, look. That was very impressive.
Oh.
No!
This is beside the truck.
It's cold.
It's cold in here. And Judson says, I'll go when I've had my say.
I'll go when I've had my say.
Don't meddle in my affairs.
Don't meddle in my affairs.
I know that my daughter's been talking to you.
I know that my daughter's been talking to you.
I'm a dangerous man. You don't want to get in trouble with me.
I am a dangerous man. You don't want to get what now?
You don't want to be in trouble with me.
You don't want to be in trouble with me.
He stepped forward. Fake seized the poker, and Fake bent it in a curve. And Fake threw it into the fire.
Where's the fire?
Anywhere.
The fire's right here. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. You're probably
Oh. So you said.
I have it.
You said. See that you keep yourself out of my grip.
See that you keep yourself out of my grip.
Now wait, we gotta watch Judson. Judson snarls, hurls the twisted poker into the fireplace, which you already did, and strode out of the room.
Oh.
Through the fire.
Through the fire. Okay, bye.
Right through the fire.
Bye. Don't come back.
No,
Hey,
you forgot to close the door.
Wait,
It's
Josh.
cold.
Josh, your final line is, well, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. I like you. I like you. I like you.
All right, sit down.
Back to the.
Lines, ready? You're gonna say, you put me off, do ya?
You put me off, do ya?
And he says, nothing.
Nothing.
And you say, no, you scoundrel.
No, you scoundrel.
And Holmes chuckles back and says, your conversation is most entertaining.
Chuckle.
Yes.
Your conversation.
Chuckle.
Chuckle.
Chuckle
You gotta
first.
chuckle.
I'm laughing right now. Is that not enough?
Okay.
Dude, Josh.
I'm not gonna
Exactly like that.
do it.
Do it.
Huh.
Okay. And you say,
Oh, this conversation is most entertaining.
right, well, you should probably stand up because Holmes wasn't going to back down from the guy. So
I-
stand up. What, do you got your phone in your pocket? You don't want to
No,
pull
hey,
it
so
out?
when we get to the Benny, can I sit up there?
No. Please no. You can fake
Snap it.
You can fake snap.
Snap it in half
Okay.
right now.
So then he says, I will go, or Josh, you say, when you go out, close the door. There's a decided draft.
I'm not gonna remember that. I'm not gonna.
Wait,
Why are you so crying? Will you cry forever? In one little body, you seem like a ship, the sea, and the winds. Your eyes, which I call the sea, flow with tears. The ship is your body, which is sailing on the salt flood of your tears.
Oh, dang.
The winds are your sighs. Your sighs and your tears are raging. Unless you calm down, tears and sighs will overwhelm your body and sink your ship. So where do you stand, wife? Have you told her our decision?
Just a sec.
One sec, yeah.
Hold on, 1 second.
Pause.
Time
Okay,
out.
we got it.
Hold up.
Smack a
Okay,
desk for
aggressive
no
back.
reason.
that was for you. I
that-
saved
Yes,
you.
sir, I told her, but she
No.
won't agree. She says thank
Yes.
you, but refuses.
No.
I wish the fool were dead and married to her grave.
Wait, hold on, wife. I don't understand. How can this be? She refuses? Isn't she grateful?
No.
Isn't she proud of such a match? Doesn't she realize what a blessing this is? Doesn't she realize how unworthy she is of this gentleman who has found her to be her grandmother?
Well, I am not proud of what you have found for me, but I am thankful that you have found it at least. I can never be proud of what I hate, but I can be thankful for something I hate. That does not make sense. I hate if it was mixed with love.
Okay. What is this? What is this fuzzy logic? What is this? I can hear you say proud and I thank you, and then no thank you and not proud. You spoiled little girl. You're not really giving me any thanks for showing me any pride.
Okay.
But get yourself ready for Thursday. We're going to St. Peter's Church to Mary Paris. And if you don't go on your own, I'll drag you there. You disgust me, you little bug. You're
What a way to talk
worthless
to your
girl.
daughter.
You paled face.
Only Romeo
Shame
can
on
see.
you.
Only Romeo can say she has a pale face.
Wait.
Backhand.
Good father!
No, no, no.
I'm begging you on my knees. Be patient and listen to me. Just say one thing.
One sec.
Whatever.
One sec.
Forget about you, you worthless girl, you disobedient wretch. I'll tell you what. Go to church on Sunday or never look me in the face
Thursday.
again. Don't say, I said Thursday. I didn't mean Sunday. I said
Thursday. Are you
proposing,
Jared?
No.
Yeah. Don't say
Already
anything.
kissed,
Don't
didn't
reply.
Wait.
Don't talk back to me.
Emma, do that line again because I couldn't hear any of that. Do
Forget
that.
about you, you worthless girl, you disobedient wretch. I'll tell you what. Go to church on Thursday or never look me in the face again. Don't say anything. Don't reply. Don't talk back to me. Don't rise at me.
Don't rise at me.
I feel like slapping you.
Why?
Why? I feel like no. I feel like slapping you. Wife, we never thought ourselves blessed that God only gave us this one child, but now I see that this one is too many. We were cursed when we had her. She disgusts me, the little hussy. I don't know what that word means. God in
How do you
heaven
feel?
bless her. My lord, you're wrong to berate her like that. And why, wise lady? You shut up, old woman. Go blabber with your gossiping friends.
I've said
I'm so mean.
I've said nothing wrong.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can't I say something?
Be quiet, you mumbling fool. Say your serious things at lunch with your gossiping friends. We don't need to hear it.
You're getting too angry.
What lunch? Gosh darn it! It makes me mad. Wait, hold on. Actually, it's God's bread.
It's Zounds, remember?
Zounds.
It's Zounds.
Oh yeah,
It says God's bread. Thank you.
it does.
God's bread it makes me
Sour
mad. Day and night, hour after hour, all the time, at work, at play, alone and in company. My top priority has always been to find her a husband. Now I've provided a husband from a noble man who is good looking, young, well educated. He's full of good qualities. He's the man of any girl's dream. But this don't talk back to me. But this wretch whimpers like a fool.
What?
But this wretch whimpering fool like a whining puppet. She looks at this good fortune and answers, I won't get married. I can't fall in love. I'm too young. Please excuse me.
Yes, please.
Please. Yeah, excuse me. There we go.
What?
If you won't get married, I'll excuse you. Eat wherever you want, but you can no longer live under my roof. Consider that. Think about it. I'm not in the habit of joking. Thursday's coming. Put your hand on your heart and listen to my advice. If you act like my daughter, I'll marry you to my friend.
What?
If you don't act like my daughter, you can beg, starve, and die in the streets. I swear on my soul, I'll never let you take back or do anything for you. I'll never take you back or do anything for you. Believe me, think about it. I won't break this promise.
One sec.
One second. Time out.
Pause.
What you do is you click it
Calculate.
before we
Get out.
change page.
Storms out.
Okay.
Good job.
The bell's about to ring.
Is there no pity in the sky that can see my sadness? Oh, my sweet mother, don't throw me out. Delay this marriage for a month or a week. Or, if you don't delay, make my wedding bed in the tomb where Tybalt lies.
Don't talk to me.
He's like,
I won't say a word.
Great.
Hey, no high fives in there.
Do as you please, because I'm done worrying about you.
Oh my gosh. Exit. Calculate exits. Exit, you filthy woman.
Oh, dang.
that is your mother.
Oh, yeah. sorry,
Don't
brother.
disrespect your mother like that.
Stop.
Oh, God! Oh, nuts! How can this be stopped?
Oh.
My husband is alive on earth. My vows of marriage are in heaven. How can I bring those promises back down to earth unless my husband sends them back down to me by dying and going to heaven? Give me comfort. Give me advice. Oh no! Oh no! Why does heaven play tricks on someone as weak as me? What do you say? Don't you have one word of joy? Give me some comfort to nurse.
One second.
Hold on,
One sec. Time out.
Right in line, Jared. I'm impressed. So.
This is what I have to say. Romeo has been banished, and it's a sure thing that he will never come back to challenge you. If he does not come back, he will have to sneak back under. Huh?
If he does come back.
Oh, if he does come back, he'll have to sneak in back undercover.
Yeah.
Okay, then, since things are the way they are, I think the best thing to do is to marry the count. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishcloth compared to him. Madam, an eagle does not have the eyes as green, as quick, and as fair as the eyes of Paris. Curse my very heart, but I think you should be happy in this second marriage because it's better than your first. Even if it's not better, your first marriage is over. Or if Romeo is as good as Paris, Romeo doesn't live here, so you don't get to enjoy it.
Are you speaking from your heart?
I speak from my heart and from my soul too. If not, curse them both.
Amen!
What?
Aaron,
Well, you have given me great comfort. Go inside and tell my mother that I'm gone. I made my father angry, so I went to Friar Lawrence's cell to confess and be forgiven.
All right, I will. This was a good idea.
Dummy. Just a sec.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
actually,
we
left.
still have
He
another
has a
page.
long, long page.
We have one more
All right,
page.
ready? That zounded old lady. Oh, that most wicked fine. Is it a worse sin for her to want me to break my vows, or for her to say bad things about my husband after she praised him so many times before?
Right.
Away with you and your advice, nurse. From now on, I will never tell you what I feel in my heart.
Amen.
I'm going to the friar to find out his solution. If everything else fails, at least I have the power to take my own life.
Oh.
Oh, let me
Bump,
sketch that
bump,
neck bone. Hey, look at that neck bone. Let me sketch that neck bone.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, well, I'm glad I got that one.
Do you like Andrew Shearer? You want us to... Emma, you're Capulet. Nurse. I don't want to be nurse. Act 4. Hold on.
I think so. Act 4, sign 4, right?
Yes.
Who wants to to be the nurse. Alright, Hunter, you're the nurse. And the serving man. Can I be one?
David wants to be.
Yeah, you'll be the first serving man. Judson, you'll be the second serving man.
Director
She
Jared.
said if we raise our hand,
Can we
right?
do it at the front of the classroom? Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Just if you do it, I'll do it. Taylor can. Wait, I'll do Jake's the third serving. Okay, I'll be the third serving man. He'll be the second.
Are we ready? We have to enter.
Okay.
Hang on a second, guys. I've got stuff.
Wait, first serving man doesn't say anything.
So Capulet, you need to be already standing up here.
I'm still, this is still in part, so going on.
Okay, so everyone has to stay up here.
So, do I, okay.
So, and the first serving man needs to stand up here too.
So I have to get a
no, I can't. Boy, girl, boy, girl.
boy.
Okay.
Hey, you're not in here yet. You have to.
This has to go on mine, right? So it goes
Who's first serving man?
I'm first over man.
Yeah, he doesn't
So,
say
yes,
anything.
invite us here. Wait, hold on. Wait, are we speaking modern or original?
Modern.
Hold on, guys. Give me just a second
Where even
to
are
get
we?
my space together so that I can not lose my mind completely. So close.
You realize you can't all be up here at once. Enter at different times.
Wait, no, I'm already up here.
Except us three.
It just enter Capulet, Lady Capulet, nurse.
You don't even say anything.
No, I see one thing.
David doesn't say anything.
Just
I'm
says
second.
okay.
I'm third.
Okay.
I don't say anything for me.
Okay, are we
Okay, you can go, you go.
Modern.
modern or original?
Modern.
Modern.
Okay. Invite all the guests on this list. Which one's second serving then?
Me.
Okay. Boy, go hire 20 skilled cooks.
You won't get any bad cooks from me. I'll test them by making them lick their fingers.
How can you test them like that?
Easy, sir. It's a bad cook who can't lick his own fingers, so the cooks who can't lick their fingers aren't hired.
Go, get out of here.
Wait, is that what you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, man.
We're prepared for this wedding celebration. We're unprepared for this wedding celebration. What has my daughter gone to? What has my daughter gone to see Friar Lawrence?
Yes, that's true.
Well, there's a chance he may do her some good. She's a stubborn little brat. We need a Juliet.
What's that?
Juliet, you gotta go up there and
Juliet.
exit immediately.
No, you
Bring your Juliet. All you do is walk up there and then walk back to your seat.
No.
Just walk up there and walk back to your
Judson,
seat.
literally,
It's
there's
so
this
fast.
No, I'm
third
kidding.
serving man
You
never
hurry
shows up.
on.
What?
Go sit down.
Think goes this is
No, fine,
Juliet.
I think Jade
Go,
do
David.
Juliet. David Juliet.
David,
David
okay, bye.
Juliet. David do Juliet.
That's not gonna
You have to
That's
find
fine.
your own story. No, I know, but what was yours?
Look, she's coming home from confession with a happy look on her face.
Okay,
Smile,
so
baby.
my headstrong daughter, where have you been?
I went somewhere where I learned that being disobedient to my father's sin. Holy Father Lawrence instructed me to fall on my knees and beg your forgiveness.
Neil.
Kneel, David.
Forgive me, I beg you. From now on, I'll do whatever you say.
He's almost as
Send
tall as
for the
you.
count. Tell
On
him to go.
page 2
Scene 2.
Josh.
Send for the count. Go tell him about this. I'll make this wedding happen tomorrow morning.
I met the young man at Lawrence's cell. I treated him with proper love, as well as I could, while still being modest.
Well, I'm glad about this. This is good. Stand up. This is this is
Stand
the
up.
way it should be. I want to see the count. Yes. All right. Go. I say, and bring him here. Now, before God, our whole city owes this friar a great debt.
Nurse, will you come with me to buy my Nurse, will you come with me to my closet and help me pick out the clothes and the jewelry I'll need to wear tomorrow?
Yes, David, you can wear some jewelry. One sec.
No, not until
Pause.
Thursday. There's plenty of time.
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll have the wedding at the church tomorrow. Exit. Together.
Get there. Exit.
You gotta be like skipping and
I'm so
stuff.
proud of you, David.
Our supplies will be short for the party. It's already almost time.
Don't worry. I'll set things up. I'll set things in motion, and everything will go right. I promise you, wife. You should go to Juliet and dress her up. I'm not going to bed tonight. Leave me alone. I'll pretend to be the housewife for once. Exit. Hey, what? They're all gone. Well, I will walk by myself to Count Paris to get him ready for tomorrow. My heart is wonderfully happy because this troubled girl has been taken back, and now will be married.
One sec. You have to exit too. Who's entering then?
Oh wait,
Juliet, nurse.
Oh, nurse.
Go back
I
up
need
there.
Hold on, you have to wait off stage.
Hey, you're not coming up yet.
She's waiting off stage.
Okay. Yes, those are the best clothes, but gentle, but, wait. Yes, those are the best clothes, but, gentle nurse, please leave me alone tonight. I have to say a lot of prayers to make the heavens bless me. Know that my life is trouble and full of sin.
Oh, what? Are you busy? Do you need my help?
No, madame.
Damn.
The best things for me to wear tomorrow at the ceremony. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to be left alone now. Let the nurse sit up and let the nurse sit up with you tonight. I'm sure you have your hands full preparing for the sun festivities.
Festivities. Any the beginning.
Go to bed and get some rest. I'm sure you need it.
I'm sure you'll need it.
Ah.
Goodbye! Only God knows when we'll meet again. There's a slight cold fear cutting through my veins. Someone freezes the heat of life. I'll call them back here to comfort me. Nurse! Oh, what good will she do here? In my desperate situation, I have to act alone.
What's that?
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Whoa.
Have fun, David.
Alright, here's the viral. If this mission doesn't work out, I'll be married tomorrow morning? No, this knife will stop it. Lie down right here.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta unsheath the hood.
Wait.
Is this a knife or a sword?
Knife.
What if the friar makes a potion to kill me? If he is worried that he will be disgraced if I marry Paris after he married me to Romeo, I'm afraid that it is poison, and yet it shouldn't be poison because he is a trustworthy, holy man. What if, when I put in the tomb, I wake up before Romeo comes to save me? That's a frightening idea. Will I suffocate in the tomb? There's no healthy air to breathe in there. Will I die of suffocation before Romeo comes? Or if I live, I'll be surrounded by death and darkness. It'll be terrible. There'll be bones hundreds of years old in that tomb. My ancestors' bones, Tybalt's bones will be in there, freshly entombed, and his corpse will be rotting. They say that during the night. They say that during the night the spirits are in tombs. Oh no! I'll wake up and smell awful odors. I'll hear screams that will drive people crazy.
Oh no.
She must be crazy.
Oh no.
Holy
no.
crap.
What's that last page?
There's a lot more than that was there.
Oh my gosh, David.
If I wake up too early, will I go insane with all these horrible, frightening things around me? Start playing with my ancestors' bones and pull Tybalt's corpse out of his death shroud?
Oh my gosh.
Will I grab one of
Should've
my
been
dead
funny if it
ancestors'
was Jeremy.
bones and bash in my own skull? Oh look! I think I see my cousin Tybalt's ghost. He's looking for Romeo because Romeo killed with his sword. Wait! Tybalt, wait! Romeo! Here's a drink. I drink to you.
Drink well, David.
Drink it for all your men.
You have to now lay on the ground, David. David, lay on the ground. Now lay on the ground.
Now die.
Okay, we're going to the next scene.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Stopping at the end of that act.
This would have been funny if it was
We're
Jerry.
leaving in a
Really?
minute.
Now I get
I
out
want
to
to
say
say
something?
Baseball guys are leaving in a
I
minute.
have spices too.
Literally.
I thought you said 220.
Act
210.
4.
We're leaving out of class at 2:10.
Act 4, scene 2 is where we're stopping.
Oh.
So did you
We
guys?
just read
We
scene
went to
3.
scene 3.
Yeah, we
just finished scene 3.
Well, then you'll have to come up with something for us to do tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Nothing.
Tomorrow IR time.
Nothing, because we won't be here.
Yeah.
What?
Track kids won't be here.
Because we leave at 11:30 or something like
No,
that.
we leave at 10.
Oh, 10.
Kids commits to
Four
What's the point
baseball
of going
guys
to
have
school,
to go.
Jen? Maybe a little.
What?
We just gonna walk in here and yell at all of us.
Can we do it in front of the class again?
Can we end up both be Romeo?
No, shut up.
No.
Together we are one.
Hey, Rylan and Emma are coming up.
I am one
That's fine. They just might not have a lot of space.
That is alright. That is okay. Hold on 1 second.
Do you like mocha or vanilla?
I like them all. If it's sugar,
Coffee.
I like it.
Those are too sweet for me. It just tastes like straight up cream.
Yes.
I just don't
like
eat
cream.
or drink coffee.
That's the greatest.
All right, Rylan, are you coming up here?
Yes.
You want to use my computer?
Sure.
Use mine.
Trying to get these cards in here. You say sure.
Don't put it on.
Sure, bud.
Oh, I forgot my
I think you're great.
Sure, bud.
You're too quiet.
Okay, sure, bud.
Shut up.
No.
Here we go.
Dude,
Work.
with the microphone.
Wait, can we turn her off?
I don't want to go back into my private school bubble.
Why do we bring it back?
You said I was over in the bubble in the first place.
By denying if you get rid of these books, you're basically killing it. I feel like it's still
That's what she said.
She said that.
I understand why you said oh boy now.
Okay.
If I don't have a job next week, just make sure you tell your parents to promote me outside, like, you know. I'll need to work
She's a
somewhere.
great English teacher.
No!
Yeah, we'll be like, all your parents can be references for your next job.
We can.
Hey, I
Wait,
would have
wait,
done
wait,
it
wait,
anyway
wait,
if I would have heard it from
Okay.
you or not. So
You enjoy breathing into a
it's not your fault. Alright, let's go! Come on, we don't have a whole lot of time.
Wait, what are we on?
Hey,
Act 4, Scene 1?
Act 5, Scene 1.
We have 10 minutes. Hurry.
If I can trust my dream, then hold on.
You can't trust anything.
If I can trust my dreams, then some joyful news is coming soon. Love rules my heart, and all day long, a strange feeling has been making me cheerful. I had a dream that my lady came and found me dead. It's a strange dream that lets a dead man think. She came and brought me back to life by kissing my lips. I rose from the dead and was an emperor. Oh my, how sweet it would be to actually have the woman I love. When merely thinking about love makes me feel so happy. Now I am. Do you have news from Verona? What is it? Balthazar? Do you bring me a letter from the friar? How is my wife? Is my father well? How is my Juliet? I ask that again because nothing can be wrong if she is well.
Then she is well, and nothing is wrong. Her body sleeps and
Put it forward like
Put it
this.
like on your face.
Yeah.
I can hear you breathing.
How does that make you feel?
then she is well, and nothing is wrong. Her body sleeps fabulous, and her immortal soul lives with the angels in heaven. I saw her buried in her family's tomb, and then I came here to tell you the news. Oh, pardon me for bringing this bad news, but you told me it was my job, sir.
Just work.
Oh, 1 second.
1 sec. Time out.
Is it really true that I rebel against you, stars? Stars, okay. You know where I live. Get me some ink and paper and hire some horses to ride. I will leave here for Verona tonight.
Please, sir, have patience. You look pale
And
wild, as if you're going to hurt yourself.
Tisk. You're wrong. Leave me and do what I told you to do. Don't you have a letter for me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
Sound like a question.
No matter. Get on your way and hire those horses. I'll be back. I'll be with you right away. Leave. You're leaving. You exit. That's you exiting.
Oh, yeah. You have
Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
I was like, wait, I have to
You're
speak.
not gonna leave her computer?
Oh, yeah. Shut up, Hunter. I need your input.
Well, Juliet, I'll lie with you tonight. Let's see how. Destructive thoughts come quickly to the minds of desperate men. I remember a pharmacist who lives nearby. I remember he wears shabby clothes and has bushy eyebrows. He makes drugs with herbs. He looks poor and miserable and worn out to the bones. He had a tortoise shell hanging up in his shop, a stuffed alligator, and other skins of strange fish. There were a few empty boxes on his shelves, as well as green clay pots. And some musty seeds? Okay. There were a few strands of strings and mashed rose petals on display.
1 sec. 1 sec. Apothecary. Can I say? I have apothecary.
Noticing all this poverty, I said to myself, if a man needs some poison, which they would immediately kill you for selling in Mantua, here is a miserable wretch who'd sell it to him. This idea came before I needed the poison. But this same poor man must tell it to me. Must sell it to me. As I remember, this should be the house. Today's a holiday, so the beggar's shop is shut. Hey, pharmacist.
Whoa.
Need a pharmacist.
That's what guys are calling drug dealers these days.
Hey, Hunter.
What does that mean?
Apothecary. His new nickname is Apothecary.
Apothecary. Not apothecary, the apothecary.
Yeah.
Or apathy.
It's apothecary.
It's apothecary.
Apathy.
It's a person who prepared and sold medicine and drugs.
Here, man, I see that you are poor. Here are 40 ducats.
He has a duck tax.
Let me have a shot of poison. Something that works so fast that the person who takes it will die as fast as gunpowder exploding in a cannon.
I have lethal poisons like that, but it's against the law to sell them in Mantua, and the penalty is death.
Hold it like this.
Well, don't sell it.
You're this poor and wretched and still afraid to die. Your cheeks are thin because of hunger. I can see it in the eyes that you're starving. You just look like a horrible person. Anyone can see that you're a beggar. The world is not your friend, and neither is law. The world doesn't make laws to make you rich. So don't believe the poor. Break the law and take this money.
Just don't believe the
Take
poor.
my money. 1 second. Hold on, 1 second. You can't take it yet.
Well, 1 second.
No, you can't take it still.
I agree because I'm poor, not because I want to.
No. I pay you because you're poor, not because you want me to buy this. This you.
Put this in any kind of liquid.
I need.
Give
me
the
the poison.
Put this in any kind of liquid that you want and drink it down. Even if you were as strong as 20 men, it would kill you immediately.
Oh,
So
here's your
21
money.
can't
Yeah.
So here we have just promoted a drug deal.
Yes. Yeah. They're called pharmacists
That's
now.
why there's no books.
There's your gold. Money is worse. Is a worse poison to men's soul and commits more murders in this awful world than these poor poisons that you're not allowed to sell. I've sold you poison. You haven't sold me any. Goodbye. Buy yourself food and put some flesh on your bones. I'll take this mixture, which is a medicine, not a poison, to Julia's grave. That's where I must use it.
What's that?
So basically, I'm just saying, yeah, it's not actually.
Are we doing
What I gave you.
Yeah, go back to that section where it says, money is a worse poison to men's...
You're already. What's this?
Stop. Money is a worse poison to men's souls and commits more murders in this awful world than these poor poisons that you're not allowed to sell. So, basically he's saying, what's worse, money or death? Money. And then he says, I've sold you poison. How did he sell the apothecary poison?
By giving him money.
Yeah, by paying for the drugs. You haven't sold me any. So otherwise, did the apothecary break the law?
No.
Yeah. Well, no.
Not in Romeo's mind, right? Alright, well we'll have to do...
Wait.
I don't know.
Is Juliet already like almost basically
Juliet's dead.
She's not fully dead.
Well, you mean
Dead.
Fire John, I just
There's
wanna say the
dead,
first part.
and then there's almost dead. And then there's
No, there's mostly dead, and then there's dead.
We'll have
He
to wait
is only
for
mostly
Jared
dead.
tomorrow.
But
Okay.
there's,
Nah.
there's only one dude
Fire John
who's
and then
all
Fire,
check his pockets.
Oh,
and
we'll have
shit.
both tomorrow, huh?
yeah, there's two.
I want to be a fry.
I want to be
Alright.
fried
There's
too.
two fryers.
We only have about 1 minute left, so we're not going to be any fryers today.
We're like,
Ah,
No cooks?
Alright, my loves, put your computers out.
if I said no.
Say fine.
No, I can give him a good chance.
I know you can't. Wait.
There's gonna be on
Wait. Oh, never mind.
where's the microphone, Taylor?
Oh,
Forget the microphone.
What scene are
What?
We're on Act 5, C2. I was like, I'll take that.
Can I just whack Jaden with that like 5 times?
That'd be great.
I take it in
Five, right?
7th grade.
Are we at Act 5? I can't remember.
Did you find it?
Hang on, teacher, don't.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wasn't she here earlier?
Stop, thank you.
When's my friend?
Yeah, we're on the end.
Wasn't
We're at
Emma here
the end.
earlier? Okay, so
Are you like rehearsing or something over there?
Does that all sound good?
Judson's up there. Josh sat
Right
there.
now, I want more food right now.
So those three are gone.
By the way, did you take a teacher appreciation card and write to somebody? Did you?
It's
Did you?
right.
I thought you were talking about no.
Can I?
Make a diss track out
Wait,
of
is
that.
Act 5 too?
Look, I wrote one in for.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
I don't want to kill one.
I literally.
How to Kill a Mockingbird. I hated having to
Man.
read that, especially in quarantine.
You're not here right now.
It was terrible during
You're not here right now.
No, it was great. It was nice being able to have you reading it though.
Oh yeah, for that when you're
Having you reading it though was made it so much easier.
Like I found life hacks.
Okay, let's read.
No one asked.
If you
Shut
keep,
up.
If you keep pressing the faster button, it'll slowly go a little faster. So.
Holy Franciscan
If you
Friar,
press the faster button, it won't work. But
Where are we?
Go slightly faster.
Oh, which scene are we on? Which scene are we on?
That sounds like the voice of Friar John.
Wow.
We're at Welcome back from Mantua. What does Romeo say? Or, if he wrote down his thoughts, give me his letter.
Give me his letter. I went to find another poor friar from our order to accompany me.
Of course.
Remember, if it's not like right in front of your face, Rylan, like this, it's not to protect.
Okay. He was there in this city visiting the sick when I found him. The town health officials suspected that we were both in a house that had been hit with the plague. They quarantined the house, sealed up the doors, and refused to let us out. I couldn't go to Mantua because I was stuck there.
Then who took my letter to Romeo?
Where are we?
I couldn't send it. Here it is. Wait, hold on. Wait, do you have an envelope thing?
Oh, you mean from one of the people that wrote me a thank you card? No pressure there.
I couldn't get a
huh?
messenger to bring it to
Thank
you.
Mrs.
If you
King.
need extra. Either because
Oh,
they were
you are
scared of
such a
spreading the infection.
Unhappy fortune. My brotherhood. No, by my.
Why do you sound so happy about that?
By my. Because it's unhappy fortune. It's a fortune, but it's unhappy. Why am I talking about that? Alright, anyways. Unhappy fortune. By my brotherhood. The letter was not just a nice greeting. It was very. It was full of very important information. It's very dangerous that it hasn't been sent. Friar John, go and get me an iron crowbar. Bring it straight back to my cell. Since I'm in a cell.
1 second.
Because you're in prison. You know that, right?
Alright, so
I'll
pause.
go and bring it to you.
Pause. What letter is it? Who is it going to?
It's a letter to Romeo, telling that Juliet is going to escape there.
And
Take that.
Okay, keep going.
Brother, I'll go and bring it to you.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Cool. Now I must go to the tomb alone.
Within 3 hours, Juliet will wake up. She'll be very angry with me that Romeo doesn't know what happened. But I'll ride again to Mantua. Gosh. And I'll keep her in my cell until Romeo comes. That poor living corpse. She's shut inside a dead man's tomb.
We finished act. We finished scene 2.
Keep going.
Okay. Well,
Paris.
I'm gonna Paris.
JC should be something.
Or Paige. Can I be Paige?
Who should you be?
I want to be Paige.
You
I
can
want to
be,
whistle.
Here, I'll be Romeo. I'll be Romeo.
Okay. We enter with each other.
I think Jaden should be Romeo.
What voice does Paris give you?
Okay.
Shut
up.
Go away and stay apart from me. Puts the torch out so I can be seen. Under. Wait. Hide. Ye trees. Hide under ye trees. Ye trees over there. Listen to me. Make sure no one is coming through the graveyard. If you hear anyone, whistle to me and signal that someone is approaching. Give me those flowers. Do as I tell you.
Whistle? What's a whistle?
This is you trees.
Whoa.
Don't hyperventilate.
You're on. I am almost afraid to stand alone here in the graveyard, but I'll take the risk.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Scattering flowers.
I don't know, it doesn't sound like that. Yeah,
Absolutely. That's what.
My mouth is hard.
Sweet flower, I'm spreading flowers over your bridal bed. Oh, pain. The canopy is
Louder.
the company. The canopy is dust. Dust.
York
Is dust.
It's dust and stone.
It's stones. I'll water these plants every night with sweet water. Or if I don't do that, my nightly ritual to remember you will be put flowers on your grave and weep.
Whistle.
Oh, why didn't whistle?
The boys warned me that someone approaches. Who could be walking around here tonight? Who's running like rituals of true love? If someone with a torch, I must hide in darkness for a while. One sec.
What's that?
I need a torch.
Hold on, I got me. Don't worry.
Wait, I got
Oh
you.
wait,
I'm hiding so here.
hide in the darkness, Paris. Come with me.
Hi, behind Jaren.
Balazar.
Dark.
Gosh. You're all the way so aggressive.
You're gonna die, Romeo, by the way.
Give me that pickaxe.
Here, have a torch.
Here, have a torch.
Pickaxe and the crowbar.
That ain't minifier.
No, it's a speaker.
Give me what?
The pickaxe.
Like, you
and the
talking to
crowbar. Yes. I need a pickaxe and a crowbar. Come on.
Wait, just find 2 books that say pickaxe and crowbar.
Really? Here, take this letter early in the morning. Deliver it to my father. Here's a letter. I don't have a letter. Here, take this letter. Thank you. Okay. Give me the light.
Throw a book that says
Be
light.
gentle with the books.
Hey, that is
Bomb. Bomb.
It's a bomb.
You didn't give her a light, you gave her a bomb.
Swear on your life, I command you. Whatever you hear or see, stay away from me and do not interrupt me in my plan. I'm going down into this tomb of the dead, partly to behold my wife's face, but my main reason is to take a precious ring from her dead finger. I must use that ring for an important purpose. Go on your way, but if you get curious and return to spy on me, I swear I'll tear you apart limb by limb and spread your body parts around to feed the hungry animals in the graveyard. My plan is wild and savage. I am more fierce in this endeavor than a hungry lion.
It's a tiger.
Water.
I'll go, sir, and I won't bother you.
That's the way to show me friendship. And take this.
Here's some money.
Who's Paris? Oh, thank you.
Me. I'm Paris. Money. Live and be prosperous. Farewell, good fellow. Leave.
I don't leave.
Hang on.
For a very long time.
Despite what I said, I hide nearby. I'm frightened by the look on his face. I have doubts about his intentions. I'm going to sleep now.
I'm going to sleep now.
Wait, I'm not Romeo.
I'm not Sybil.
Oh, wait.
He's dead.
You're the one that falls asleep.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
take a nap.
Sleep now.
Take a little nap. You sleep. Okay. What's the tomb? This is the tomb. You horror.
You whore? What?
No. You horrible mouth of death. You've eaten up the dearest creature on earth. Now I'm going to force open your rotten jaws and make you eat another body. That sounds a little weird. I'm opening it. I'm opening it.
Speaking of that
Why do you so staring though?
It's that.
What?
Oh.
What?
What?
It's that. It's that arrogant Montague, the one who's been banished. He's the one who murdered my love's cousin to it.
Oh.
They think she died with grief for that cousin. The guy has come here to commit awful crimes against the dead bodies. I'll catch him.
You're gonna be dead.
Stop your evil work! Viola Montague, can't you take revenge on dead bodies? Condemned villain, I've caught you! Obey and come with me, or you must die.
There you go, your turn.
What?
The accent.
I must indeed. That's why I came here. Good and noble young man, don't mess with someone who's desperate. Get away from here and leave me. Think about the ones who have died. Let them
Put fear into your heart.
Let them put fear into your no, not into your heart. In your heart.
Into your heart.
Please, young man, don't make me angry. I don't want to commit another crime. Go away. I swear, I love you more than I love myself.
Aw, thanks,
Aw.
Boo.
You must. I've come here with weapons to use against myself. Don't stay here. Go away. Live, and from now on, say a madman mercifully told you to run away.
One sec.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
I refuse your request. I'm arresting you as a criminal.
Are you going to provoke me? All right. Let's fight, boy.
You guys gonna throw punches?
What side?
Oh Lord, they're fighting. I will call the watch. I forgot to give the microphone back. Hold on.
Here, I'll take it.
Paris needs it. I need it, sir.
You gotta fall. No, you gotta fall.
Oh, I've been killed.
Oh, I've been killed. If you are merciful, open the tomb and lay me next to Juliet?
No.
All right, I will. Let me look at this face. It's Mercutio's relative. Wait. Yeah. Nice. It's Mercutio's relative, Count Paris. What did my man say? I was so worried, so I wasn't listening to him while we were writing. I think he told me Paris was about to marry Juliet. Isn't that what? What? Oh, she's done.
Sorry, no, I was laying down.
Speak. I think he
Oh, that's
told
from
me
the
Paris
key.
was about to marry Juliet. Isn't that what he said, or was I dreaming? Or am I crazy? Did I hear him say something about Juliet and jump to conclusions? Oh, give me your hand. Both of us had such bad luck. I'll bury you in a magnificent grave.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
A grave? Oh no, this is a lantern. Dead Paris. Juliet lies here in her beautiful... Nope. And her beautiful fills this tomb. And her beauty fills this tomb with light.
Yes.
I'm asleep, sorry.
Yeah.
I just speak in,
Nope.
I'm asleep.
Dead
You
men
shut
lie
up.
here. You are being buried with another man. With another dead man. I apologize. I'm gonna lie you in a tomb.
That is a lot of
Shut
words.
up.
Sorry.
How often are men happy right before they die? They call it the light. They call it the lightness before death. Oh, how can I call this lightness? Oh, my love, my wife. Death has sucked the money. Nope.
The money from my breath.
The honey from your breath. But has not yet ruined your beauty. You haven't been conquered. There is still red in your lips and your cheeks. Death has not yet turned them pale. Tybalt, are you lying here in your bloody dead shroud? Oh, what better favor can I do for you than kill the man who killed you with the same hand that made you die young? Okay. Forgive me, cousin. Ah, dear Juliet, why are you still so beautiful? Should I believe that death is love? No. Should I believe that death is in love with you and that the awful monster keeps you here to be his mistress? I don't like that idea, so I'll stay with you. And I will never leave this tomb. Here I'll remain with the worms that are your chambermaids. Oh, I'll rest here forever. I'll forget about the bad luck that has troubled me. Eyes, look out for the last time. Arms, make your last embrace, and lips you are the doors of breath. Okay. Seal with a righteous kiss the deal I have made with death forever. I'm kissing my imaginary Juliet. No, that's my fire.
Wait, we're talking when you need him. How'd you put him in Juliet? That would've been funny.
No.
Wait, no, here.
Come bitter
Go
poison.
outside.
Taking out my poison. Come bitter poison, come unsavory. Oh, I'm not drinking that, I don't know whose it is. Unsavory.
Waterfall it.
You desperate pilot. Let's crash this sea-weary ship into the rocks. Here's to my love. Thanks for mixing it up for me, babe. Oh, that pharmacist was... that pharmacist was on this. His drugs work so quickly, so I will die with a kiss. Mwah.
Oh, our fire Lawrence. Oh. Balthazar.
Okay, I'll be
Balthazar.
Alright, here, give me the microphone.
You need a lantern, crowbar,
Enter
and
with a
shovel.
lantern.
You're in trouble. Exactly what you had before.
Here. Oh yes!
That is a bad idea.
Not yours.
It could be a dog.
Brother Balthazar.
It's all 3 in 1.
St. Francis, help me! How often tonight have my old feet stumbled on gravestones? Who's there?
Don't break my thumb,
Hey! Hey!
I'm a friend who knows you well.
God bless you! Tell me, my good friend, what is that light over there? The one that vainly lights up the darkness. For worms and skulls without eyes, it looks to me like it's burning in the Capulet tomb.
Capulet.
Capulet.
Paper scissors. That is what I'm running, Father.
Father.
My
What the hell?
father is there. The one you love.
Who is it?
Sheesh, Romeo.
How long has he been there?
For 4
Go with me to the tomb.
I don't dare, sir. I'm taking it. Give it. Give me the microphone. I don't dare, sir. My master doesn't know I'm still here. He threatened me with death. If I stay too long to look at what he was doing. Here you go. Take it.
Stay then. I'll go.
You good?
Stay then. I'll go alone. I'm suddenly afraid. Oh, I'm very scared. Something awful has happened.
One sec. Wait,
One sec.
hold on. I'll be Juliet.
I'll be Juliet.
No, wait, can David be Juliet, please? David, no.
David!
He said no.
David!
I'm down for
Oh, wait, okay. Hold on. How can I say that?
We have to have a guy be Juliet, you know, that's just gonna keep the tradition. Nathaniel.
Balthazar.
No.
It's time.
As I slept under the youth right here, I have a dream that my master and someone else were fighting, and if my master killed him.
Killed him?
Sing it.
Yo, gosh dang.
I'm gonna need
Approaching the tomb.
No, but I have to be asleep.
Who's Romeo?
I'm Romeo.
Romeo! Oh no! What is this blood that stains the stony entrance of this tomb? Why are these bloody swords lying here, abandoned by their masters, next to this place of peace? I look inside the tomb. Romeo! Oh! He's pale! Who else? What? Paris down! And he's covered in blood!
I'm Juliet.
Ah! Oh shoot. Where's Paris?
Paris is. Oh, here. JC.
Ah! When did these horrible things happen? The lady's moving. The lady's moving. Juliet wakes up. Juliet! Oh, Frederick! Oh, shit.
Oh my Gronk!
Oh, Frederick!
Give me the microphone. Thank you.
Who's Gronk?
Oh, friend Friar, where is my husband? I remember very well where I should be, and here I am. Where is my Romeo?
Noises from inside the tomb.
Yeet.
I hear some noise. Lady, come out of the tomb. A greater power that A greater power than we can fight has ruined our plan. Come away. Your husband lies dead there, and Paris too. Come, I'll place you among the sisterhood of holy nuns. Don't wait to ask questions. The watch is coming. Come, let's go, good Juliet. I don't dare stay any longer.
Oh, she gonna die.
She's
gonna die.
And then there's
Go,
Chunky.
get out of
He's
here. I'm not
dead.
going anywhere.
I exit.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're still reading,
Oh,
Juliet.
it's me. Huh.
I get this because I had to learn.
Can we get a Watchman, by the way?
Extra.
Alright, I got it. Okay, now.
That weak little.
What's this here? It's a cup. Closed in my true love's hand. Poison, I see.
Can I have the water bottle? Thank you. Sorry.
Here, I got you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw it that hard. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Gotta get all set up with my props.
Poison, I see. Has
What
been
was
the cause of
that?
death. How rude. He drank it all and didn't leave any to help me afterwards.
How rude.
How rude.
How rude.
You used the bowl.
He drank it all hold on. And didn't leave any to help me afterwards. And I will kiss your lips. Oh gosh. Perhaps I spill some poison on them. To make me die with a menacing kiss.
Kiss me.
No.
Ah, your lips are warm.
Give me some chocolate. I work on that.
Allie.
Lead, boy, which way?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, noise. Then I'll be quick. Oh, good. A knife. My body will be your
My favorite.
rust inside my body and let me die.
I'm waiting to go back.
Wait, I need a knife. I need a knife. Give me a knife.
Here. Scissors.
A knife.
And we're not allowed to have those here at school.
Josh still brings them.
So, that's
Hold
Josh.
on. I gotta lay down dramatically on the ground next to Romeo. Okay.
Dead body.
And scene.
Ouch.
Come on. Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Stabby stab.
Wait, what am I supposed
You got a stabby stab.
to Oh, okay, wait, hold on.
Stop.
Oh, that's like my daddy.
I just.
That used to be me.
Here, I'll
No, I can do it. I'll just be dead Paige, I guess.
Wait, is it my scene? Yes.
Wrong.
This is the place there where the torch is burning.
The ground is bloody. Search the graveyard. Go, some of you. Arrest whoever you find.
Some watchman X.
This is a pitiful sight. The Count is dead, Juliet is bleeding, her body is warm, and she seems to have been dead only a short time, even though she has been buried for 2 days. Go tell the prince, run to the Capulets, wake up to the Montagues, have some others search.
Some other watchman exit in several directions.
Oh, I need microphone. Oh, not yet. No.
Throw it.
Actually, it's still me.
I'll be the third watchman.
We see the cause of all this pain, but we'll have to investigate to discover the whole story.
Second watchman.
The second watchman re-enters with Balthazar.
Am I just everyone?
Here.
You can be all
here,
watchmen.
I'll just.
No,
Hallie's all watchmen.
And you be third.
Don't throw the microphone.
Okay.
Here's Romeo's man. We found him in the churchyard.
Hold him in custody until the prince gets here.
I guess I'll be third.
I can do. Can I be third? I'm dead.
Here, wait.
I'll give it to Emma. I require death.
The third watchman re-enters with Friar Lotus.
Here is a friar who's trembling, singing and weeping. We took this pickaxe and this shovel from him as he was walking from this side of the graveyard.
I'll be prince.
Are you everything?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I like this.
I have to be Capulet.
7 parts.
Okay, she gets me.
They're all dead now.
Very
What about Lady
suspicious.
Chess? I'll be
Hold
Lady
the friar too.
You're your own mother. Yes. The friar.
Both times happen so early in the morning that I have to wake up before the
No, I
usual
didn't say
time.
my line.
Capulet and Lady Capulet enter.
What's the problem? That they're crying out so loud.
Can't go that deep.
Yeah.
Some people are crying Juliet and some are crying Paris. They're all running in an open riot toward our tomb.
Is everybody just dead in the same tomb?
I need the microphone.
You know, this will end up where everybody just dies.
What's this awful thing that everyone's crying about?
Change your voice. Here, I'll do it.
Just
Prince,
go
here
down.
lies Count Paris
change your
killed.
voice.
And Romeo dead. And she was dead before, but now she's warm and hasn't been dead for long. I have to change my voice again, don't I?
Yeah, just do it.
Investigate how this foul murder came about.
Roy.
Here's a friar and dead Romeo's man. They've got tools on them, tools that could use to open these tombs.
Oh heavens! Oh wife, look at how our daughter bleeds. That knife should be in its sheath on that Montague's back, but instead it's missheathed in our daughter's breast!
What?
Hold on. Oh my, this side of... Quit filming.
No.
Oh my, this side of death is like a bell that warms me. I'm old and I'll die soon. Oh, I'll be Montague, I guess.
You sound like a
Hey, Aunt
elevator or
Montague,
something.
You're up
Like-
early to
like
see
an
your
airline
son
thing.
down early.
Go, number
Wait, Daisy.
12.
Oh my liege! My wife died tonight. Sadness over my son's exile stopped her breath. What further pain must I endure in my old age?
Old age.
Look and you'll see.
Seeing Romeo's body.
Look left, and you'll see you.
Oh, you undisciplined boy. Where are your manners? It's not right for a son to push past his father on his way to the grave.
Be quiet and hold back your remarks of outrage until we can clear up
Turn
these
left.
questions. We want to know how it started and what really happened, and then I'll be
Face
the
down,
leader
Friar.
of pain. And maybe I'll lead you as far as death. In the meantime, hold on and be patient. Bring forth the men under suspicion.
I am great.
I think Jaden should do it.
No.
I can't read.
I am the greatest, but I was able to do the least. I am under the most suspicion because I was here. Because I was here at the time of this awful murder. And here I stand. You can question me and punish me. I have already condemned and excused myself.
Alice Prince. Tell us what you know about this affair.
Oh gosh, JC. I'll be brief because I'm not going to live long enough to tell a boring story. Romeo, who lies there dead, was the husband of that Juliet, and she, who lies there dead, was that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. Their secret wedding, the day was the day Tybalt died. He
his autumn. Oh yeah, I don't know why. His wow.
Ultimate.
His untimely death caused the bridegroom to be taken from the city. Juliet was sad because Romeo was gone, not because of Tillwood's death, but to cure her sadness. You arranged a marriage for her with Count Paris. She came to me, and, looking wild, she asked me to devise a plan to get her out of the second marriage. She threatened to kill herself and myself. I didn't help her, so I gave her a sleeping potion that I mixed with my special skills. Oh wow. It worked as planned. She seemed to everyone to be dead.
Holy crap.
That's a lot.
In the meantime, I wrote to Romeo and told him to come here on this awful night to help remove her from the temporary grave when the sleeping potion wore off. But the man who carried my letter, Friar John, was held up by an accident. Last night, he gave me the letter back. So, I came here alone at the hour when she was supposed to wake up. I came to take her out of the family's tomb, hoping to hide her in my cell until I could make contact with Romeo. But, by the time I got here, just a few minutes before Juliet woke up, Paris and Romeo were already dead. She woke up, and I asked her to come out of the tomb with me to endure this tragedy with patience, but then annoyed to be running scared from the tomb. She was too desperate to come with me, and it seemed that she killed herself now. I know all of this, and her nurse knows about the marriage too. If any part of this tragedy is my fault, let my old life be sacrificed, and let me suffer the most severe punishment.
Oh, they're all going there.
I have always known you to be a holy man. Where's Romeo's man? What does he have to say about this?
Balthazar?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then he rode from Mantua here to this tomb. He shows it. Earlier this morning, he asked me to give this letter to his father. When he went into the vault, he threatened me with death, and if I didn't leave him alone there.
Give me the letter. I'll look at it.
He takes the letter from Balthazar.
Where's the Count's page? The one who called the watch. Boy, what was your master doing here?
He came with flowers to spread on his lady's grave, and he asked me to stand far away and leave him alone, so I did. Then someone with a torch came up to open the tomb, so my master drew on him, and then I ran away to call the watch. Show me the letter.
Give me the letter.
This letter confirms the friar's account. It describes the course of their love and mentions the news of her death. Here he writes that he bought a poison from a poor pharmacist. He brought that poison with him to this vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where are these enemies? Capulet, Montague. Do you see what a great evil results from your hate? Heaven has figured out how to kill your joys with love, because I looked the other way when your feud flared up. I've lost several members of my family as well. Everyone is punished.
Here you go, Capulet and Montague.
Oh, brother Montague, give me your hand. This is my daughter's dowry. I can ask you for nothing more.
But I can give you more. I'll raise her statue in pure gold. As long as the city is called Verona, there will be no figure praise more than that of the true and faithful Juliet.
The statue will be made of Romeo to lie beside his Juliet. Will be just as rich. They were poor sacrifices of our rivalry.
Okay, can I please see this thing?
You missed a lot.
It's okay. Yeah, and like 3 paragraphs.
We
of-
settled a dark peace
Was I
this
back in?
morning. The sun
Yes.
is too sad to show
Jason,
itself.
take your parts.
Let's go to talk about these sad things some more. Some will be pardoned and some will be punished. There was never a story more full of pain than the story of Romeo and Juliet.
They all exit.
Dun dun blah.
It's over. Well, not over. We're done with that scene. Well,
No, that's
the
it.
next season. It's over. Over.
It's
The next
over.
season.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Hello there. Great. That sound you heard was a nightingale. Whatever the heck that is. Not the lark.
Let's see the definition. The lark sings.
Every night the nightingale chirps on that pomegranate tree. Believe me, my love, it was the nightingale.
Why would the time of mourning be important?
Because that's when
early in the morning and
that-
someone walks up there.
that's when Romeo has to leave.
Why? Because he's
Been banished.
There you
Yes,
go.
if someone walks up
Okay,
there and
so-
catches him. I was gonna
That
say
was
this.
loud.
It was the lark, that bird that sings at dawn, not the nightingale. Look, my love, what are those streets? Streets? Hold on.
Steaks? Steaks?
Steaks.
Ah.
The light and the clouds are parting in the east. Night is over and day is coming. If I want to live, I must go. If I stay, I'll die.
That light is not daylight. I know it. It's some meteor coming out of the sun to light your way to Mantua. So stay for a while. You don't have to go yet.
Let me be captured. Let me be put to death. I am content. If that's the way you want it. I'll say that light over there isn't morning. I'll say it's the reflection of the moon. I'll say that sound is the lark ringing in the sky. I want to stay more than I want to go. Come, death and come death.
Come death and welcome.
Juliet wants it this way. How are you, my love? Let's talk. It's not daylight.
Just a sec.
My page is turning. My page is turning.
And go.
It is. Get out of here. Be gone. Go away. It's the lark that sings out so out of tune. Oh, I said that.
So out of tune.
Sing so out of tune.
All right. It's the lark that sings so out of tune, making such harsh noise. Someday the lark makes a sweet division between day and night. It's not true because she separates us. Some say the lark traded its eyes with the toad. Oh, now I wish they had traded voices too, because the lark's voice tears us out of each other's arms. And now there will be men hunting for you. Oh, go away now. I see more and more light.
Wait, hold on. He wants the lark to sound like frogs.
No, okay, so that, some say the lark traded its eyes with the
Come
toad.
here,
It says,
JC.
Come,
Come, you're gonna be the nurse.
JC's the nurse. Get over there, JC.
More pain.
You have to act it out while you say it.
Enter, nurse. Enter.
You can just.
Yeah, wait, you haven't read your part, have you?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just said more pain.
You only have one line, I think.
Oh, cool. Your mother is coming to your bedroom.
I never
okay,
said anything.
Frog.
You have to say madam.
Madam.
Madame.
Your mother is coming.
No, madam.
Oh. Madam.
There you go.
Nas.
Your mother is coming to your bedroom. Day has broken. Be careful. Watch out.
Exit.
Leave!
Leave! Then the window lets stay in, and life goes out the window.
Farewell,
Wait.
farewell. Give me one kiss and I'll go down.
Do it.
Emma's like, I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
They
kiss. See, I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
Romeo drops the ladder.
But I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
It's Paris. Oh, sorry. Wait, it should be. It's a girl. Never mind.
It's a girl.
Are you gone like that, my love? My lord?
We got it.
Bruh, shut up. Thank you. My husband, my friend, I must hear from you every day in the hour. In a minute, there are many days. Oh, by this count, I'll be many years older before I see my Romeo again.
Farewell. I won't miss any chance to send my love to you.
Oh, do you think we'll never ever meet again?
It doesn't say never. You read that.
I
Never
don't care.
ever meet again.
I have no doubts. All these troubles will give us stories to tell each other later in life.
Oh God, I have a soul that predicts evil things. Now that you are down there, you look like someone dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight is failing me, or you look pale. Or you look pale.
Oh,
thank
really,
you.
dude?
Alright, Romeo.
And trust me, love, you look pale to me too.
Oh.
Roasted.
Sadness takes away our color. Goodbye, goodbye.
Wait, on the other side, on the original side, dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu, adieu. Alright, get out of here, Romeo.
Bye, Felicia.
Lady Capulet.
You guys do it right before I do.
Get up here.
He's 90 years old.
Sharon has to say his part first.
Yeah.
You have to be off stage, so stay outside of stage.
Ready, Rylan? Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, luck. Everyone says you can't make up your mind. If you change your mind so much, what are you going to do, Romeo? Wait. What are you going to do to Romeo, who's so faithful? Change your mind, Luck. I hope maybe then you'll send him back home soon.
Hey, daughter, are you awake?
Just a sec!
That sounds so bad.
I've changed. I have a boyfriend.
No, stop.
No.
For Baby Shark.
Baby shark.
Who's that calling? Is it my mother? Isn't she up very late?
No.
Or is she up very early? What strange reason could she have for coming here?
He's up here?
Juliet.
Juliet.
Madam, I am not well.
Hold on, mother.
Please don't.
That is definitely
The paparazzi, I'm sorry.
Death forever. Are you trying to walk him out of his grave with your tears? If you could, you couldn't bring him back to life. So stop crying. A little bit of grief shows a lot of love. Too much grief makes you look stupid.
Let me keep weeping for such a great loss.
You will feel Juliet. The man you weep for will feel nothing.
Feeling the loss like this, I can't help but weep for him forever.
What a girl.
That's fitting.
You're weeping not for his death as much as for the fact that the villain who killed him is still alive.
What's a villain, madam?
That villain.
Speak words.
That villain Romeo.
Just a sec.
In the middle of this conversation, the villain Romeo. Just a sec, hold on.
Oh, what's it say? It says speaking so Lady Capulet can't. Oh, he's far from being a villain. May God pardon him. I do, with all my heart, and yet no man can make my heart grieve like he does.
That's because the murderer is still alive.
Yes, madam. He lies beyond my reach. I wish that no one could avenge my cousin's death except me. Me.
We'll have revenge for it. Don't worry about that. Stop crying. I'll send a man to. How do you pronounce that?
Mantua.
Okay. Whatever. Where
that exiled rogue
is living, our man will poison Romeo's drink, and Romeo will join Tybalt in death. And then I hope you will be satisfied.
I'll never be satisfied.
Hey, hey. I'm recording. I got that on recording.
Josh, will you ever be satisfied?
Satisfied.
I will never be satisfied.
Hey, I got hit in the head with the bomb.
Oh.
Never be satisfied.
Okay, alright. Let's go. I'll never be. No, I got you.
No, Jerry, you gotta get that sass.
I'm sorry for teaching you. Interrupting you.
Oh, okay. So that Romeo will sleep quietly soon after he drinks it.
How can you?
I hate to hear people say his name and not be able to go after him. I want to take the love I had for my cousin and take it out on the body of the man who killed him.
David, I like the girl boys. David said I like the
girl.
And it's good to have joy in such a joyless time. What's the news? Please tell me.
Hold on.
One sec. Just
a second.
Pause.
Well.
Jared, can you please get some snapping in there?
Have a careful father, child. He has arranged a certain day of joy to end your sadness. A day that you did not expect and that I did not seek out.
Madam, tell me quickly. What day is that?
Indeed, my child. At St. Peter's Church early Thursday morning, a gallant, young, and noble gentleman, Count Paris, will happily make you a joyful bride.
Oh, here we go. Now I swear by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he will now make me a joyful bride there. This is a strange rush. How can I marry him, this husband, before he comes to court me? Please tell my father, madam, I won't marry yet. And when I do marry, I swear it will be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. That's really news. Really news?
Nurse!
Nurse!
Wait.
Get Lady Capulet too. Who's Lady Capulet?
I'm Lady Capulet. He's Capulet.
Oh,
No, he's not.
He was
Juliet. I was Capulet, but now I'm Juliet.
Can I be Capulet?
The father?
Go ahead, Emma,
Wait,
come on up.
we need a Lady Capulet and the Capulet. Who's Lady Capulet?
You're gonna have to bring your own thing up if you're gonna talk.
Bring your own computer.
Because this isn't staying up.
JC's got kicked off.
All right.
Here, read off.
Stacey has been voted off.
It's Ryland's vote.
Yeah.
If I can't understand you, I'm coming with my stick.
That's not really a stick. It is a whooping.
And I can't hear.
Hey, we should use that in our baseball game.
Oh, okay, sorry. Here comes your father.
It's not a stick.
So yourself.
Hey, let's
Fight,
go!
fight.
I can't hear.
Well, then we have to repeat it.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Someone needs to be video.
Here comes your
SpongeBob
father.
SquarePants.
Tell him yourself and see how he takes the news. When the sun sets, the air drizzles dew. But at the death of my brother's son, it rains a downpour. What are you, girl? Some kind of fountain? Why are you so crying? Will you cry forever?
Most likely.
In one little body, you seem like a ship, the sea, and the winds. Your eyes, which I call the sea, flow with tears. The ship is your body, which is sailing on the salt flow.
It's a great sword.
It is a great sword, you're right.
You want to borrow a lightsaber?
No.
Anything you want to say before you start?
Gun.
Nice.
Christian Grove Production.
Wait, why did I have to bring flowers? This wasn't rehearsed.
Excuse me. I don't know what anybody did a ton of rehearsing.
Oh, we just went through it once.
Yeah.
Flower petals.
Like the words.
We're pulling me.
We're discussing how to get her.
How do we get her?
Kill everybody else.
Okay. Could they enter any of its doors while the whole party of Indians was plunged into a drunken sleep? You guys are now all in a drunken sleep.
All drunk.
You guys are all in a drunken sleep. You guys are the extra participants. Thank you, David. Good job. We need a drunken sleep over here. Nicola, Emma, Josh, Bree. Okay.
Wait, does this mean I'm finally drunk?
There you go. Or was it safer to make a hole in the wall? We'll see. This could only be determined at the moment and place themselves, but it was certain that the abduction must be made that night and not when at the break of day the victim was led to her funeral pyre. Then no human intervention could save her. As soon as night fell, about 6 o'clock, they decided to make a reconnaissance. You guys are coming in to check the place out. So you're going to come in. You don't need the elephant for this. You're the guy.
Oh, okay, good. Get off.
This way, people.
Now time over here. Go.
Alright, listen.
That's the guy.
As soon as night fell,
Most of the guy.
no, you're so As soon as night fell, about 6 o'clock, they decided to make a reconnaissance around the pagoda. So you're walking around, looking around.
Walk around.
The cries of the fakirers were just ceasing. The Indians were in the act of plunging themselves into an opium-induced sleep. Okay, now we're not promoting drugs or alcohol or anything here.
May the power of Christ compel you.
It might be possible to slip between them to the temple itself. The Parsi, leading the others, noiselessly crept through the wood, and in 10 minutes they found themselves on the banks of a small stream, where, by the light of their torches, they perceived a pyre of wood, on top of which lay the embalmed body of the Raja, which is Emma. The prince! Should be on top of something. The prince! Which was to be burned with his wife.
And the prince.
Isn't he already dead?
Yeah,
And his
his
wife.
embalmed body.
I was like, why?
The pagoda, his minarets loomed above the trees, and the deepening dust stood 100 steps off. Come, whispered the guide.
Come.
He slept more cautiously than ever through the brush. Followed by his companions, the silence around was only broken by the low murmuring of the wind
We lost a person.
Jared.
You're dead.
We lost someone. The Indians snatched up Jared.
Oh no! Attack!
He's outside in the hallway.
Jared.
He's looking
He's
for
walking
Reagan.
the hallway. He's looking for Reagan.
Seen the guards. Here, Dickie.
She's not dead for dead.
I'm not dead.
You're trusting David with a lightsaber.
I
I don't know if I trust that.
Are you ready?
Wait, do we
It
need
is
the elephant
not
for the scene?
impossible. Returned the Parsi. You say it is not, impossible. Right. They lay down
So
at the foot of a
enthusiastic.
tree and waited.
Where's the tree?
It doesn't matter. You lie down at the foot. Oh dear, the vacuum tree.
Tree, be a tree.
I'm
not
gonna
I know. No,
All right. They waited till midnight.
Turn the lights off.
But no change took place among the guards, and it became apparent that their yielding to sleep could not be counted on. The other plan must be carried out. Now listen to the plan. An opening in the walls of the pagoda must be made. It remained to ascertain whether the priests were watching by the side of their victim as a mate, which now seems lost, may present itself at the last moment. Sir Francis would have liked to read Phileas Fogg's eyes. What was he thinking? All right, so I'm going to stop there for just a second. And I want you to all come back to your seats for a second.
You're watching. I knew that was coming at some point.
So at the bottom it said, the hours passed and the lighter shades now announced the approach of day. Though it was not yet light, this was the moment. The slumbering multitude became animated, the tambourine sounded, songs and cries arose, the hour of the sacrifice had come. The doors of the pagoda swung open and a bright light escaped from its interior, in the midst of which Mr. Fogg and Sir Francis espied the victim. She seemed, having shaken off the stupor of intoxication, to be striving to escape from the rolling cart on which her executioners bound her. Sir Francis's heart throbbed, and convulsively seizing Mr. Fogg's hand, found in it an open knife. Just at this moment, the crowd began to move. So now, if we were up moving around, Mr. Fogg would be coming with a knife to try to save try to save Ryland, who is Iuda. Phileas Fogg and his companions, mingling in the rear ranks of the crowd, followed, and in 2 minutes they reached the banks of the stream and stopped 50 paces from the pyre, upon which still lay the Rajah's corpse. In the semi-obscurity they saw the victim quite senseless, stretched out on the cart beside the pyre. Then a torch was brought, and the wood, heavily soaked with oil, instantly took fire. At this moment, Sir Francis and the guide seized Phileas Fogg, who in an instant of mad generosity was about to rush upon the pyre. So where's Phileas Fogg?
Right there.
50 paces away.
Who's Phileas Fogg?
Who's Phileas Fogg?
Jared,
Jared.
you're about to rush upon the pyre.
Where's your knife? Where's your knife?
Your knife.
Beautiful wife.
Oh dear. And knife. He's about to rush upon the pyre. But he had quickly pushed them aside when the whole scene suddenly changed. A cry of terror arose. There you go.
Take off your mask. I want to see your face when you do it.
Multitude fell on the floor.
All multitude
The whole multitude fell on the floor.
down.
Emma, get on the floor.
Everyone fell on the
Jared,
floor.
fall.
Emma, get on the floor.
I wanna get on
Everyone
the floor.
fell on the floor.
Nathaniel, get on the floor.
You get on the floor.
Everyone fell on the floor.
Oh, Jared, ow. Jared, I can't move.
The whole multitude prostrated themselves. Now,
I'm stuck.
listen to hear why.
Thank you.
Are you ready? The old Rajah was not dead.
Yes, I knew it.
Since he sort of rose all of a sudden.
What the heck? He's demented!
And descended from the pyre in the midst of clouds and smoke, which only heightened his ghostly appearance. So you're beginning? Fakers and soldiers and priests, seized with instant terror, lay there with their faces on the ground, not daring to lift their eyes and behold such a prodigy. The resuscitated Rajah, pulling the cart with the victim behind him, approached Sir Francis and Mr. Fogg and in an abrupt tone said, "Let us be off! Let us be off!"
Run!
Since he started up road, he's about to rush upon the pyre. themselves ready to prevent a surprise.
Everybody, let's go.
It would be funny.
What a
They
sword.
could not now reach their victim. How then could they save her? Sir Francis shook his fist. Passepartout was beside himself, and the guy gnashed his teeth with rage. Okay.
Gnash, gnash.
The
Callie?
train discussed the means of
Can you
getting
scoot up
at
a little
the
bit?
victim. So you're discussing how to get
Never
her.
get
You're discussing how to get her.
How do we get her?
I don't know.
Uh,
Kill everybody else.
Okay.
I shall get off the.
Enter any of its doors while the whole party of Indians was plunged into a drunken sleep. You guys are now all in a drunken sleep.
You're all drunk.
You guys are all in a drunken sleep. You guys are the extra participants. Thank you, David. Good job. We need a drunken sleep over here. Nicola,
Allie,
Emma,
you're drunk.
Josh, Bree. Okay.
Wait, does this mean I'm finally drunk?
There you go. Or was it safer to make a hole in the wall? We'll see. This could only be determined at the moment and place themselves, but it was certain that the abduction must be made that night and not when at the break of day the victim was led to her funeral pyre. Then no human intervention could save her. As soon as night fell, about 6 o'clock, they decided to make a reconnaissance. You guys are coming in to check the place out. Seriously, come in. You don't
This
need the
way.
elephant for this. You're the guy.
Oh, okay, good. Get on.
This way, people.
Nap time over here. Go.
All right, listen.
No, Justin's the guide.
As
Oh, yeah,
soon
I'm also
as
the
night
guy.
fell.
I'm also the guy.
No, you're Sir Francis. As soon as night fell, about 6 o'clock, they decided to make a reconnaissance around the pagoda. So you're walking around, looking
Just
around.
walk around.
The cries of the fakirers were just ceasing. The Indians were in the act of plunging themselves into an opium-induced sleep. Okay, now we're not promoting drugs or alcohol or anything here.
May the
Okay?
power of Christ compel you.
It might be possible to slip between them to the temple itself. The Parsi, leading the others, noiselessly crept through the wood, and in 10 minutes they found themselves on the banks of a small stream, where, by the light of their torches, they perceived a pyre of wood, on top of which lay the embalmed body of the Raja, which is Emma. He should be on top of something.
The prince.
Which was to be burned with his wife.
Isn't he already dead?
Yeah,
And his
his
wife.
embalmed body.
Yeah, I was like.
The pagoda, whose minarets loomed above the trees and the deepening dust stood 100 steps off. Come, whispered the guide.
Come.
He slipped more cautiously than ever through the brush. Followed by his companions, the silence around was only broken by the low murmuring of the wind.
We lost a
Where's
person.
Jaren?
We
Jaren
lost
left.
someone.
Jaren
The
left.
Indians snatched up Jaren.
Oh no! Attack!
The ground, listen,
Jaren! He's looking for walking the hallway.
He's looking for Reagan.
He's supposed to be dead. Shut up. Supposed to be a dead person. Shut up.
No, you.
We're looking for Reagan.
I can change that.
Sir, you said explore the place.
Yeah, and then she said we found a stream with a dead body.
Get over here! Come pay attention to me. Look, dead body.
A dead body.
I can't finish. The ground was covered by groups of the Indians, motionless in their drunken sleep. It seemed a battlefield strewn with the dead. So you all out here in your seats, you are dead. Look dead.
We're dead?
Don't look at me, look dead.
Oh no. Dead and
Look at dead.
In the background, among the trees, the pagoda of Pelagie loomed distinctly, much to the guide's disappointment. The guards of the Raja, lighted by torches, were watching at the doors and marching to and fro with sabers. David, come be a guard.
They have lightsabers. They have lightsabers.
Probably with the priests, too. We're watching him.
wait,
The Parsi, now convinced that it was impossible to force an entrance to the temple, advanced no farther, but led his companions back.